Hello, Mike Pinocchi here with Network Protocol Specialists, LLC. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to profile groups and how they can help you test a number of network configurations with the touch of just one button. Let's start with the objectives of this video. What are profile groups? The benefits of running more than one test at a time, creating multiple profiles, organizing profiles, and lastly, saving and loading profile groups. A profile group is a collection of wired, wireless, and air quality profiles. We can have one or more of each of these individual profiles. Each profile may be run by itself, or they can be run sequentially. The collection of profiles can be saved on the EtherScope nXG and then loaded again at a later time. This ability to save and load allows you to create groups that are based on specific locations or applications. These saved groups act as a knowledge base, retaining the information necessary to connect to a variety of wired and wireless networks. In the end, this allows a more junior level technician to perform testing without the need to know all the configuration parameters. One of the key benefits of profile groups is the ability to run profiles with different configurations with the tap of a single start button. Let's take, for example, the case where we have a VLAN trunk that supports multiple VLAN tags. We can create a wired profile that tests the native VLAN. Then we can copy that profile and add a VLAN tag. The tag profile will help validate the trunk port is properly configured to support the desired VLAN. With the ability to support multiple wired and wireless profiles, a single profile group will allow you to test the native VLAN, a voice over IP VLAN, guest wireless, and corporate wireless just by tapping Start. Let's go in and create a profile group and see how it works. First, I'll tap on AutoTest from the home screen. Then I'll tap on the default wired profile. Next, I will tap on the settings icon in the upper right corner. Since I'm not specifying a VLAN tag, I'm going to change the name of this profile to native VLAN. From this profile, I'm going to add a test target of www.netally.com. After I've added the target, I'll go back to the profile group screen. The wired connection I'm testing supports multiple VLANs. Tapping the action button in the lower right corner will allow me to add another wired profile. I'm going to call this profile VLAN 10 since that's the VLAN I'll be testing. Tapping on the wired connection allows me to enable VLAN tagging and enter VLAN 10. Next, I'll add a test target of www.salesforce.com. When we go back to the profile group, we can see that we have added VLAN 10 to the group. Next, I want to test both my guest and corporate wireless networks. Tapping on the Wi-Fi profile, I can see that it's already set up for the guest network. It is using SSID Guest 5. To make this clear, I'll change the name to GuestNet. Lastly, I will add a Wi-Fi profile for the corporate network. I'll give it the name CorpNet. Then I'll set the SSID to Corp5. Since the corporate network is not open, I will provide the authentication information necessary to connect to the network. For this profile, I'm going to add a test target of 10.76.10.20 and ensure that port 8080 is open on that device. For this profile group, I'll leave the air quality profile at default. Before I run the tests, I want to arrange them so that the wired profiles run first, then the air quality, and finally the Wi-Fi profiles. This is done by tapping on the three bars in the upper left corner. Then I go to AutoTest Settings. Each of the profiles within the profile group is shown with arrows that allow moving them up or down. I'll rearrange the profiles into the desired order. The 3 dots next to each one allows me to delete or copy the profile. Now that I have the profile group the way I want it, I will click on the Save icon to save this to the EtherScope nXG. Now I can go back and run the profile group. As each profile within the group is run, we'll see a spinning circle. As the profile is complete, the icon next to the profile will turn green, yellow, or red, indicating the success, warning, or failure of the profile. If I claimed my EtherScope nXG to link live, the test results for each profile will be uploaded once the individual profile completes. In this case, we can see that all the profiles completed successfully. This lets me know that my customers will be able to connect to the wired and wireless networks as well as get to the resources they need to get their jobs done. As an added benefit, I have documentation of these tests in Link Live, providing me a baseline of how things looked when I ran the test. Should I need to come back and test again, I can load the Seattle office profile and run the profile group. The results can be compared to the baseline to see what changed. Profile groups provide a quick and repeatable way to check a number of VLANs, wireless networks, as well as the air quality by tapping on the Start button. Please take the time to check out some of the other videos to help you learn how to get the most out of your NetAlly EtherScope nXG.